Ladies and gentlemen, October 24th, basketball. This video is probably going to be extremely late because I do not have a phone or a software to edit videos on right now, and I am in the making of doing so. So this video is probably going to come out a while after October 24th, but that's okay. I don't care how late I am. We're going to talk about these things in the NBA. That was zesty what I just did. But yeah, we're going to talk about everything every day in the NBA. I don't care how late I am. October 24th, Dallas Mavericks versus San Antonio Spurs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into it. Klay Thompson looked at home. Where are you people at who said he's washed? Where are you at? Where are you at? 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, 6 for 10 from 3. That's 60%, by the way. Most three-pointers in a Mavericks debut game. Where are you at? Didn't you say he's washed? Oh yeah. Well, guess what? He's got Luka Doncic on his team, and he was so open that he took a whole dribble before he shot. That's how open he was. So yeah, Stephen Curry couldn't do that. Respectfully, Stephen Curry is not as good of a playmaker as Luka Doncic is. So, and then plus you add Kyrie Irving, you got to focus on him too. Yeah. Like Klay literally shot a 3 and Luka turned around and held his fingers up. The chemistry in game 1 is already on point, people. I'm letting y'all know it's scary. Klay has a chip on his shoulder. It's scary, bro. Derek Lively looks like he's progressed, especially in the passing category. He had 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists off the bench. Almost a triple-double. If he gets that three-pointer down, it's GG's, bro. It's GG's. Like, Derek Lively's so good. I think he should be starting over Gafford, but he's just so good. Jaden Hardy is going to be a big piece for this team. He looked like a stud. He had 11 points and was 3 for 5 from 3. That's X Factor numbers, people. You need a three-pointer to get you going. Jaden Hardy, he's got all the confidence to shoot every shot he takes. He's just going to be a great player for us, man. Luka and Kyrie did their thing. We don't need to talk about them. This team shot 40. The Mavericks shot 43% from 3 as a team this game. That is ridiculous. Just an all-around great game to be able to see, as the Mavericks are my favorite team. Don't call me a bandwagon. Supported them last season. Kyrie Irving's my favorite player in the league, and I'm from Idaho, so I just pick teams that my favorite players are on. That's why I'm wearing a Grizzlies jersey, because John Morant's one of my favorite players as well. Not a bandwagon, I'm from Idaho. Where's our NBA team at? But yeah, very happy with what I saw from the Mavericks. Let's talk about the Spurs. Wemby struggled. He shot 5 for 18 and 1 for 8 from 3. I'm not worried at all. It's his first game back, sophomore year, coming off rookie of the year. I'm not stressing. It's just one game. But Harrison Barnes, though, that man could not miss. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 for 10, 2 for 5. Yeah, he looked like a X Factor. Like, he's a good veteran, good shooter. He's definitely a good X Factor. Chris Paul in his Spurs debut had 3 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. He shot 1 for 6, but who cares? His job there is not to score unless he's needed to. He did his thing. Chris Paul is going to average 8+ assists this season, and he's already on pace to do so. He had 8 assists, 28 minutes, and he was passing the Wemby, unlike Jeremy Sochan. So yeah, let's talk about Stephon Castle. I love him. He's my top 4 or top 3 favorite rookie in this class. I have him being second in rookie of the year behind Zach Edey. But he's just I love his play style. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. I just love the way he plays. He's like a mid-range shooter. He can shoot the 3, but he's a really good driver, and he looked like a good passer. So I'm very excited to see how Jeremy Sochan plays. And they might be smart for trading Rob Dillingham because Stephon Castle might be better. That's enough of that game. Very good Dallas versus Spurs game. Let's go over the Oklahoma City Thunder versus Nuggets game where OKC just took care of business on this Nuggets team. Like, they held Denver under 90 points in the first game. It just looked crazy. Like, this young team, they said, come here, Denver. Belt to butt. Like, Chet Holmgren had 24 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks, or 2 steals, and 4 blocks on 11 for 18 shooting. Chet is going to be nuts. I'm telling you, him and Wemby could go head to head. Like, y'all are sleeping on Chet, bro. Shea doing Shea stuff. 28 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Continuing to show you how good of a defender he is. He is such an underrated defender. I feel like he should have made an all-defensive team by now. And I swear to you, he looked more shifty this game. He was doing some moves I've never seen him do before. He was doing some J. Lou moves from the next chapter, you know? Some, like, just YouTube street ball stuff, bruh. Like, it's looking like Shea. He's going to be Shea. But nobody else on the Thunder really stood out. Let's talk about the losers, the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic put his backpack on with 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 13 assists. Pretty low scoring game from Jokic, but 12 rebounds and 13 assists. This man is nuts. He is making his point clear. He probably is gonna average a triple double this season. I'm not gonna lie. Russell Westbrook debut. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks on 2 for 10 shooting. The defense is there. The passing is there. The rebounding is there. But Russ, man, you got to shoot the ball better to contribute to this team, bro. I love you, man. I love Russell Westbrook, but it's just one game. But we know how bad he's been in the past. I need him to do good on the Nuggets. I need him to. And then nothing else really stuck out to me this game. So let's go over some other news from the other games around the league that I didn't really highlight the games. Those 2 games were my highlights, but let's just talk about some other news from random games. Jordan Poole in his first game dropped 26 points, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 6 for 11 from 3. Now, they did lose by 20 to the Celtics, but JP3 looked fuego, man. He was cooking. He was torching them. Looked like the only good thing for the Wizards besides Bilal Coulibaly, but that's about it. That Timberwolves versus Kings game was a nail biter. Like, that game was crazy. The final score was 117 to 115. The Timberwolves won, and Anthony Edwards won the game with 2 clutch free throws. And Julius Randle, dude, 33 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists on 13 for 17 shooting, 5 for 6 from 3. If we get this Julius Randle every night, my brother, the Timberwolves won this trade. Julius Randle looked crazy tonight. Like, oh my goodness. And then alongside Ant had 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. They combined for 65. That is scary. Mike Conley sucked again tonight. 6 points on 2 for 9 shooting. And guess what? Rob Dillingham still got no playing time. Why? Why is your 8th overall pick not playing when your starting point guard is struggling? Coach, tell me. Play Rob. Play him. He's gonna do better than Conley. I promise you. Conley is looking washed. Just play Rob Dillingham, please. Naz Reid had 19 points, 13 rebounds off the bench. Looking like six man of the year still. Has there ever been a back-to-back? What am I talking about? Lou Williams. Of course there has. Dante DiVincenzo is continuing to struggle. He had 9 points on 1 for 6 from 3 shooting from 3. That's his job, is to shoot threes. So I'm not worried about him. He's just adjusting to the new team. He's gonna be just fine. I just want to throw that out there. He did struggle this game. And on the flip side, the Sacramento Kings, who lost, DeMar DeRozan in his debut game had 26 points, 8 rebounds on 7 for 18 shooting. You know, he looked like DeRozan shooting triple contested mid ranges that he's pump fake over 3 people. It's in. It's butter. Midi man DeRozan, as the great Miles Bridges once said. Well, that is going to be everything from October 24th day of basketball. So I apologize for this lateness. As soon as I get a brand new iPhone and new editing software and stuff and such, I'm going to be posting these videos hourly to catch up to whatever day it's going to be that I need. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And God bless. Have a great rest of your night/day.